Floyd Mayweather spoke to the Associated Press about the situation involving Ray Rice and domestic violence in general, and he had some interesting things to say as someone who's been convicted of domestic violence in 2 separate incidents. Now, he's also facing a civil lawsuit for allegedly being physically violent and abusive to his former fiancée, but nonetheless, he had some interesting things to say about Ray Rice. He says the following: "I think there's a lot of worse things that go on in other people's households also. It's just not caught on video, if that's safe to say."
Okay, first of all, it's not safe to say. Second of all, it doesn't go on in all households, but it certainly goes on in yours. And here's a guy who's been convicted of domestic abuse, spent time in jail for it, been accused of it a great number of times, and then sometimes those accusations go away. Floyd Mayweather does have a lot of money. He's got the money team, right? And that make some accusations go away. So this idiot, first of all, shut up. You went to jail for domestic abuse. Don't talk about it in defending Ray Rice. And then come out and say, oh, it's much worse in some households. Yeah, it's in yours, I know. That's amazing.
It is amazing, especially considering the fact that he's facing a civil lawsuit for allegedly beating his former fiancée. We did this story while you were gone. You know that he posted ultrasound images of his fiancee's pregnancy. She was pregnant with his twins. And then the reason why he did that was because she aborted the pregnancy.
No, I know. He's a terrible guy.
He tweeted it out so people would go after her with death threats and, you know, any other type of threat. It's not a safe thing to do to someone.
And besides which, I mean, he viciously assaulted one girlfriend.
In front of his children.
Right. Repeatedly punched her. Remember, he's one of the best boxers of all time. Repeatedly punched her in the face while the kids watched. Another one he beat within an inch of her life.
Yes, it's crazy. So let me give you a little sense of what he dealt with in the past. I know we kind of highlighted it for you now, but Mediaite also mentions that Mayweather pled guilty to 2 charges of domestic violence against his daughter's mother, in which he repeatedly punched her in the face while his daughter watched and nearly beat another girlfriend to death. In the latter case, he was also charged and faced up to 34 years in prison, but pled no contest and managed to negotiate it down to 90 days in jail. He faced 34 years in prison for that. And, you know, because of his power, because of the double standard in our justice system, if you're wealthy, you're able to get away with certain loopholes and certain special treatment.
He's got to get back out there and do a fight.
So one more statement from him. "Like I've said in the past, no bumps, no bruises, no nothing," referring to the incidents where he was accused of domestic violence and convicted of domestic violence. With OJ and Nicole, you've seen pictures. With Chris Brown and Rihanna, you've seen pictures. With Chad Ochocinco and Evelyn, you've seen pictures. You guys have yet to see any pictures of a battered woman, a woman who says she was kicked and beaten by me. So I just live my life and try to stay positive and try to become a better person each and every day.
This guy is so stupid. He's saying, oh, if you'd only seen what I'd done, okay? But thank God you didn't have pictures of video of me beating my women till they nearly died, right? Shut up, you moron, shut up. But he's so painfully stupid that he gets out there in the middle of a domestic abuse issue. As Anna pointed out, he's being sued right now, let alone all the criminal stuff in the past. He's being sued right now for domestic abuse, and he's like, right here, I've done worse. Oh, thank God there's no pictures. I beat the crap out of him much worse than Ray Rice did. I'm free to go. I'm not going to get banned from boxing. That's what they pay me to do in boxing.